Hope in society is a hallmark of our denomination's work and our faith. But to actually have the funds to implement new ideas or expand on existing projects is invaluable.
Just a little bit of support can go a long way towards going from it not happening to it happening in a way that really changes people's lives.
It validates and it affirms new and beautiful ideas.
So the Hope Fund was incredibly important for the launching of Love Church. We didn't even exist before the Hope Fund.
The Hope Fund is all the best ideas that we can come up with. The Hope Fund is a hope in itself. This was the idea of the Board of Directors. It was an idea that was embraced and endorsed by the people of the Vermont Conference last November.
So here's the thing about the Hope Fund. We need it. We need it as a church, we need it as a people, but God needs it too. That's what Jesus was starting, as a Hope Fund type movement. You know, he went in and he turned over the tables in the temple, turned over the tables of the way it had always been done, and he did something new. He sent the Spirit to engage with new people in new ways, and that's what we're called to do. So the Hope Fund is our way of being faithful to our call as Christians in this time.
And the idea is to generate $200,000 of grants. You know, this is a lot about spreading the gospel. It's a lot about contributing to the common good. And it's really about reaching people who are not in our churches.
So we're going to raise the money by July, and we're going to start handing out those grants for whatever you dream up as early as this fall. And we'll continue to do so over the next 10 years.
It helps each of us if our neighboring UCC churches are strong and vibrant and vital. We inspire one another. Our good ideas inspire other good ideas. And this funding is just a helpful gesture to get people across that line and have them stand up and get going and try new things. This is already happening. We have 3 pilot programs going on right now.
It's very difficult in a church to do something new. And so when you have a grant, it enables a church to do something new with confidence, and that's often the biggest hurdle. And so we really sought to take the ministry of Center Congregational Church and to bring it outside the walls of the sanctuary so that it is more visible and so that it is exposed, it's advertised to the community.
The money that has been granted us has been an incredible gift. This year, it's become much more formal. I have organized music and food and art events for every month from May to December.
And really, it's that special and unique venue on Main Street that enables us to have discussions, have conversations, to introduce ourselves, to ask people about their lives, and thus to establish relationships.
Hi, Wendy. Hi. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad to be here.
Love Church is an example of the way a little bit of support or energy can go a long way in taking a fledgling idea that might never happen because it's just an idea or a dream, and giving it enough of a boost. It doesn't take very much to kind of go, no, do that, make that thing happen.
So Love Church is a super duper non-traditional worshiping community. And we come together to worship in very alternative ways. For instance, forest meditation, where we go out and sit in the woods and take in the love that nature has to offer. Our focus is on love, and the people who are attracted to Love Church are people who either never went to church, and people who certainly, if they ever did go to church, are not going to church now and have no desire to enter the doors of a traditional church. People love it. They hear about it. They hear that what we do is we worship in the woods. And they say, that's the church I want to go to. That's the church for me.
I had some ideas, and I was really happy to see it work. Frankly, by using disc golf courses to help empower communities, we were able to I don't know if bridge the gap is the right idea, but we were able to give people something that was special for them and also accessible regardless of your economic background. The Hope Fund was really, really important for us actually implementing our plan, because that amount of money allowed us to take a vision and fundraising we had already done in the community and simply purchase the equipment and put it in the ground. And now we have 2 local courses that people from the public can enjoy anytime school's not in session. In the United Church of Christ, we are very serious about dealing with economic injustice. And even though this is a small little thing by empowering, kids through a sport at their school, it is access to community. And so you saw community and mutual encouragement happening right away. The Hope Fund needs to be funded so that we can continue to reach our ministry and what it is to be Christians engaged in society today in a way where we can be innovative, we can try new things, and we can reach new people and new communities that we haven't been able to reach before.
On the Vermont Conference website, there is a Hope Fund page that has a lot more information about this. Essentially, there are a couple different ways to give. You can donate online through the website, and you can go old school and send a check to the conference office in Randolph.
Friends, I hope you can join us in supporting this, because this is precisely what we are meant to do as Christians in every era, and this is our chance.
The intention is to have a special collection on Pentecost Sunday, June 5th. Conference-wide, we hope to have full participation of our churches, because I really do believe that $200,000 is nearer than it looks if we all participate. If we all get our oar in the water, we can do this.